Hi, I'm in absolute shock. I have not been able to sleep. Nowzad, Farthing have been betrayed by their very own government.
The Defence Secretary has blocked me.
He's left me here on my own.
It was the middle of the night, 4 o'clock in the morning. My phone starts ringing, beeping. Apparently, this advisor to the Minister of Defence of the UK has told him that the optics of the Operation Ark operation were not good because it seems we will be prioritizing animals over people, and this is not good. So the Minister of Defence blocked the operation, said that the plane couldn't land, they couldn't get out of there, and the whole thing is cancelled.
I'm afraid to say there's been a bit of a dirty backstreet operation going on in the Ministry of Defence. Certain political advisor working for the Secretary of State has been very busy over the last few days. He's been saying basically this operation shouldn't be going ahead, that we're prioritising animals over people, when he knows damn well that actually this flight will carry out hundreds of people as well as the animals in the hold, which would be empty anyway.
So effectively, Penn has been left behind enemy lines. Look, I'm gonna let Penn and his people tell you all about it. Just please listen to this.
It's been one of the most emotional days of my life. I can honestly say that. This morning we got the news. Obviously, the Prime Minister Boris Johnson, he stood up for the people here in Afghanistan. He'd helped us by agreeing. Obviously, they'd gone through the vetting process, but our staff and their immediate family could come to the United Kingdom. You've no idea of the elation in our office this morning with the staff when they knew that news. But sadly, during the day, I was kind of like, well, okay, where is our ISAF call sign? Why are we not getting that? And that's for a flight.
Just so we understand, what's the ISAF call sign, Penn?
Yeah. So to get a flight, a commercial flight into Afghanistan, you must have an ISAF call sign. So that's something that the military, the MOD will give you so that commercial flight is then able to land in a military airfield. And remember, this is a privately funded aircraft. It's got passenger capability. We only want to take out about, with myself, I think 69 people. And obviously the cargo hold is empty. So underneath in that cargo hold, you can't put people. So we're going to put our dogs and cats in there. No taxpayer funds are going into this. Our amazing, amazing supporters are the ones who have actually donated towards all this. We've got a private investor. We'll get more people out. We've got 130 spare seats on the aircraft. We'll fill it with people who are entitled to come to Britain. But I've just found out the reason I'm not getting that, and I don't believe I'm about to say this, I truly don't. I served Queen and Country for 22 years. I served in Iraq and Afghanistan. And I've just found out right now that Peter Quinton, the special advisor to Ben Wallace, the Defence Secretary, has blocked me. He's cut me off from my MOD helpline. I had an MOD helpline on my phone. So if I actually got in trouble here, I could ring somebody to say, hang on a minute, I'm on the run, the Taliban are chasing me, whatever. He has cut that line. He has left a British national behind enemy lines with the Taliban around, and he cut my line.
He's left me here on my own. I'm behind enemy lines now. The Taliban are here. I've got permission from my staff. I can't get into the airport because the MOD will not talk to me.
You've made it very clear from the outset, haven't you? You've said you're not going without your staff and without your animals.
No, I'm not. I'm absolutely not. And I said always, the priority was always the people, my Afghan staff. But as I've got an aircraft which has got a cargo hold and you can't put people in the cargo hold, and the military, the taxpayer, is not paying for that, then I will put my dogs and cats in the cargo hold. I'm now on my own here in Kabul. I have no backup for the Ministry of Defence. I served 22 years for Queen and Country, and the very people that I was part of have cut me off.
Okay.
You have no idea of the emotion that's going through me right now.
This is absolutely inconceivable. This cannot happen. I mean, seriously, how can they leave this guy behind enemy lines? I mean, the staff has visas. They can go, he can go. it's just the animals. I knew there would be a problem with this. Their plane was a charter plane that was gonna be carrying people, it was gonna be bringing supplies. Come on, this is a beautiful humanitarian operation. Yeah, there's gonna be some animals being put in the cargo area, but in the cargo area cannot be people flying in. This is not bad optics, on the contrary, this is a really beautiful thing, and the world will respond to that. But of course, short-minded, small brains, people that cannot look at things in different points of view and perspectives, and they prefer to create this massive mess. Well, it's not gonna happen. We are an amazing group of people, animal rescuers, animal lovers worldwide. Rally, please rally to Nowzad's help. We can do it. Together we can do it. And as they say today, this is our Dunkirk moment. It's time to go there and go get them.
Pen, the argument from Mr. Wallace, who went on to say, I'm not prepared to prioritise pets over people. It's not a question about getting the flight in. It's a question of getting people to the airport. Your response?
Mr. Wallace, I never asked you to prioritise pets over people. At no point have I ever said that whatsoever. We've got an aircraft that we need to put 69 people on. It's got capacity for 250 people. And in that cargo hold, it'll be empty. I can't put people in a cargo hold, but I can put my animals in that cargo hold. They're animals like Ewok. And there's going to be absolutely no commitment from the British military to help me do that. I just need this ISAF call sign number. And also, I'd like to point out that whilst the Prime Minister has actually given and said that our staff have been granted their visas to travel to England, I've got absolutely no confirmation. I've got nothing in writing. So if I get stopped at a Taliban checkpoint with them, they'll get turned around. And he absolutely knows, Mr. Wallace, that I said I'm not leaving here without my staff. So I'm not going to go to the airport and just got an airplane so that his problem goes away. That's not going to happen. I served my country for 22 years and the MOD has cancelled my emergency line that I had so that I could get updates on the situation and let them know updates. Hey. He has abandoned me here in Afghanistan and wants me to go quiet. Not going to happen, Mr. Wallace. Not on my watch. You're dealing with the wrong person. I'm not being dictated to by an MP just because he actually has completely failed this operation to get people off the ground. We are going to end up leaving people behind. This whole thing is absolutely just a disaster. So I'm getting to that airport and I shall be in there with my people, my staff and the animals. And we've got a flight. We need an ISAF call sign. If he doesn't bring that to us, then he will be leaving us at that airport. I'm absolutely disgusted with him. I can't believe he just said that. No, he's picked on the wrong person. I'm not backing down. No way, never.
Before I go to Facebook, go to Boris Johnson's page, he's the Prime Minister of the UK, and just swamp him with messages. Tell him that if he's worried about the optics of this operation, well, this is gonna be much worse. He cannot leave one of his own behind. Come on, think about it. What a terrible movie. If this was a movie, what kind of movie ending this will be? Come on, think, Boris. I mean, I can't believe it, I'm calling this guy Boris, but Boris, just sort it out, seriously. Come on, let's get to work. Let's get this guy out of there.
But in the meantime, I need you to do something for us. We've got real problems with the aircraft because the government have shut down our opportunities to get a plane into that place. So what we need you to do today is to put out the word to British Airways and Virgin, who have huge amount of capacity, aircraft suitable on the ground in Britain that we could use. The government could underpin any insurance concerns they have. They would get huge PR value because we're taking broadcast, print and radio media with us. But we need them to commit to give us an aircraft to leave Thursday or Friday. So please get hitting them, ringing them, go on social media. Richard Branson, Virgin, British Airways Cargo, get doing it. And anyone out there that also knows of any individual that has access to a cargo aircraft that can carry people and animals at the capacity of an A330 Airbus, then get in contact with us. We can get it on the ground at Stansted, Gatwick or Heathrow or Luton, Thursday, we are ready to go. We'll get the authorization from the government to land. We have the visas for the 68. Well done, amazing job. Priti Patel accepts that she's been late in getting the paperwork sorted, but she's now got a big kick up the bum and she's getting on with it. And we'll make sure that we have all the authorization papers needed to get Penn and his team into the airport. And the Ministry of Defence have got one hell of a mess on their hands, and we expect now full cooperation when it comes to getting the animals in and caring for them. But when Penn is there waiting for us, we've got to get that plane in the air and we've got to put it down on the ground. It's our Dunkirk moment, people. We're going back and we're going to get them, and no one's going to stop us. You know what you need to do.